Thank you for joining us back. We'll move straight ahead to reviewing the front pages of our national dailies and get to see what me did there. And we'll start off with Daily Trust. Despite Tinubu's pledge, federal government takes fresh 1.15 trillion naira loan, and that's on pages 3 and 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper if you want more.
Right at the top right, top left, we have government drops mother tongue policy. That's on page 29 of the Daily Trust newspaper.
World Cup, Eagles battle Gabon in crucial playoff today, and that's on page 38 of the Daily Trust newspaper.
We have criticised us fairly, Tinubu tells media. That's on page 7 of the Daily Trust newspaper.
I lost 120 million naira goods cash to market fire, says traders, and that's on page 6 of the Daily Trust newspaper if you want more on that story. All right, joining us we have a reviewer with us in the studio to help us review the front pages of our national dailies. Good morning, and thank you for joining us this morning. Let's take a look at this headline. Despite Tinubu's pledge, federal government takes fresh 1.15 trillion naira loan. Nigerians are saying borrowing, it's not the issue right here. It's not the enemy of the country. The most important thing is accountability and transparency. What are those loans used for? What is your take on this?
Well, let me start by saying that, in reputational terms, it's not good for a leader to say one thing and then do another. The story is premised on the fact that just recently, the president made it clear that, his administration will stop borrowing because they have met their 2025 revenue target. But just a few days after, we are now reading from the newspapers that the National Assembly has approved, 1.1 trillion for him to source that from the domestic market. So like I said, it's actually not good. If you know that you are not fully done with, why should you be giving us targets and what have you? And then you also look at the budgets itself, because one, we have about 2 or 3 budgets actually running, simultaneously. You have the 2024 budget, which the National Assembly has extended to the end of 2025. You have the supplementary budget, and then you also have the 2025 budget. So you don't even know, what the government is actually doing. I know some of the governments, people will tell you that they are running 3 different budgets because the president wants to make sure he is able to do so many capital projects. So without disrupting the one of 2025, you can do that while you are implementing the capital component of the 2024 budget. You can also do the same for the 2025. So the National Assembly honestly should find a way of resolving this issue, because they are the ones who gave the president, the approval to run 3 different budgets at the same time. And I even also had the deputy Senate president, trying to say that the borrowing is necessary for the president to be able to do so many capital projects. But then what we read, based on the letter sent by the president, it has to do with budget deficit. So it's not like what the deputy Senate president is trying to tell us. So they should find a way, because right now we're in November and nobody knows what is happening to the 2026 budget.
All right. Now, still speaking of the president, he said, criticize us fairly. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu tells and urges the media to ensure that their criticism of the government policies and actions is informed, fair and constructive, aimed at building a better Nigeria. He said that at the Editors Guild conference in Abuja yesterday. So what is your take on that?
Well, I was actually at the conference, and I listened to the president, making all those observations, and then some will even say pontification, because you are trying to tell the media. I know maybe so many people do not know that the president is actually one of the biggest, investors in Nigerian media. Absolutely. So he knows basically, the in and out of the Nigerian media. But to say that, criticize us, but allow the nation to live peacefully, because that's what he said at the conference. But the fact is, media, is like a marketplace, for ideas. You allow the people to say their part. The government is also having the same opportunity to also balance its claims and what have you. So when you see criticisms mainly in the media, it's if not for the opinion piece, which is the editorial that the media sometimes write, it's mostly opinion, but the news and views is basically what the media is centered on. So we don't, like, by our news, criticize. Whatever story you are reporting, you balance it. The ones that require balancing, that is, and then there are the ones that, they're just straight stories that you can do without, trying to find what the other party is saying. Because, like, when you have something from the National Assembly, when you have things coming from the court, you are not necessarily, by law, you don't have to go and get the other side of, because whatever happened, that other party is aware, and then he has the right to respond if he wants to, but not responding will not stop you from going to town with your own report. So the president, maybe it's fair to say, criticize, but like I said, the media, I don't think they criticize, so to say.
All right. Thank you very much, Nasser Lowell, the editor-in-chief of Decline Nigeria newspaper. It's been quite short, but thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. That is all we have this morning on Daybreak. With that, we've come to the end of the show. Make sure you tune in tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. so you don't miss out on engaging and interesting conversations as well. I'm Hawada Mikiawa. Thank you for watching.
And I am Mimuna Bagudu. Do what, follow us on all of our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news. Have a great day. Bye-bye.